If you're a Taurus born April 20th to May 20th, what can you expect for the month of June 2020? Let's tune in and find out. So you may be feeling stretched this month. You may be confronted with where you're out of balance in your own life, especially around family or domestic situations. Let's say you've been favoring one child or helping one child over another, or favoring one partner over another, or one friend over another. People are going to call you on it. They're going to, let's say you secretly gave one child money, somehow or another, the cat gets out of the bag. They're going to find out about it. It's going to cause this disruption. So I feel like this might be something you want to head off at the pass, because there could be secrets revealed this month. We do have 3 eclipses happening here in the next 6 weeks. And eclipses are sudden turn of events, sudden change, new beginnings, sudden endings, right? And so I feel like this is really, I can feel it inside of you, like it's a personal, like ripping inside of you, where you may be confronted to have to address some things that you thought at the time were the best things, but evidently hurt other people's feelings. And so you're going to get feedback. There's a potential to get feedback from people who find out these secrets and of what you may have done for somebody and you didn't do it for them. So some tricky kind of stuff happening. But the first eclipse is Sagittarius. It's June 5th. There's a full moon lunar eclipse, and that brings closure. And I'm apologizing that I didn't get this out in time. Guys, my life has been crazy. My husband's had some sinus challenges, and I had an eye situation, and I couldn't see, I couldn't write, so anyway, there was no way I could help. So anyway, here we are. I'm healthy. And hopefully he is too. We'll find out soon. And so anyway, it's been a process. But I do want to share with you my daughter, who's a budding astrologer and has been intuitive for a very long time, has an Instagram account called Angry Moon Sad Sun. Kind of a play on her astrology signs. A very funny girl, but very serious about astrology. So check out her Instagram account. Go follow her. Would love for you to do that. And she gets more into the details of the stars. As you know, I'm much more fluid. I'm intuitive. So I'm just reading the energy as it comes in. I am not a trained astrologer like she is. Okay, so back to the signs. What's going on here for you guys? So let's look at personal relationships for you. So for Taurus, there's this confrontation that's going to happen, and especially around this this full moon here, you may be challenged by your partner. There may be some miscommunications, and also internally with yourself. You may be at odds with change and with what it is that you're wanting. So the best advice is slow down. Do not rush. Be patient, be kind, be calm, and it will evolve into something that works better for all. So some of these things are going to be coming up to deal with them. But don't rush to fix them. Let it breathe, right? Walk away, let it reveal itself. Let the answers come. Don't force issues. So this is a big time to reboot everything, right? So we also have, by the way, we have Mercury going retrograde, and that is happening June, 17th to July 12th. So we're going to end up having, by mid-June, 6 of the 8 major planets all retrograde. What's that mean? Slow down, redo, recreate, reassess, look at everything, right? Do you like your life? Do you like your home? Do you like your relationships? Do you like your business? Like, it's a redoing. I mean, we can see that happening around the world. We can see it happening here, especially in the US. Everything is ripping apart at the seams to be redone, right? So there's no surprise. We want to participate in this. It's good for us. It's like, this is not about loss. This is about reinvention. Okay. If you can hold it like that, then you can start to see that this is a good thing. So we're being asked to reinvent ourselves from the inside out. So for Taurus, those of you looking for a relationship, it's such a hard time if you're single. I get it. I think all the time, I've got 2 sons, they're single, this is like a hard time to meet people, right? It's a hard time to be able to move forward. But there's online things, there's online communities, and you have to trust the divine, right? Because There's still grocery stores. There's still some restaurants that are starting to be open depending on where you live. There's online opportunity. I like to think of those online opportunities right now of being able to build in that friendship, build in that connection first. So it's just not a physical attraction. You can go a little deeper. And of course, obviously, use your own instinct, use your own trust yourself in terms of health and safety, right? So I'm all about that. Our firm believer creates our energetic body and plays a role in our health, and whether or not we get corona, we don't get corona. I know it's not that simple, but it plays a role. So let's move into, as far as developing that relationship, having love this month, this feels like it's more around self-love this month. I'm not saying you can't find love or you can't find moments of romance, but it really feels like it's more an internal job this month for you, particular Taurus. But there's openings, I would say, that last week in June feels like there's more of an opening there, or more promise, opportunity to meet someone then. Okay, let's look into your career for Taurus. What can we expect for the month of June for your career? I just see things kind of like compartmentalized, right, in a way that's organized, and then being able to slow down, and you'll see some things that you'll be able to pick from that are like, oh, this is asking for attention, or over here I can make more money doing this. I just see different aspects of your career needing more attention, and that's where the opportunity is, and that's where you should go. So now those of you that are out of work, it does feel like, again, towards the end of June, there's more of an opportunity to find something. We have so June 21st, we have a new moon eclipse which is all new start, June 21st in Cancer, that eclipse is, and that's like a new moon on steroids. So this is all new beginnings. So from that 21st, and it could be, a month ahead of time to a month after. So start looking, start inquiring, putting it out there. There could be a whole new career for you budding, right? And whether you want to go back to school, whether you want to be in journalism, whether you want to write, whether you want to talk, whether you're a gamer, I see all these different openings for you, Taurus, to be able to move forward in your life. So it's really about being innovative and looking and seeing what you have. What inside of you is wanting to come forward, right? This is the time to reassess and reevaluate and recreate ourselves. So just notice what parts of you are calling for attention. Is there something from the past you really love to do that you have a passion about? Maybe now's the time to bring that forward, right? So look to your past, look and notice, is there something that I was really exceptional at? The timing wasn't then, but maybe the timing is now. So just play around with it, and don't pressure yourself to make anything happen. But when you let go and surrender, there's like a wave that comes up and can carry you forward, all right? So there's good things that can happen in spite of the kind of like, the outward appearance of things. So it always comes from we as magnetic forces, right? When we start to fine tune ourselves to like, what? I can handle this. Good things are going to happen for me. The universe is always working for me. I find that phrases like that tend to lift us up out of the darkness and move us towards our purpose and bring in alignment the things that are going to work for us. So do your best to let go and not get caught in the pain or in the struggle or in the day-to-day. And I know it's easy for me to say because I'm not standing in your shoes, but reach out to other people, connect with other people. There are people around who want to help, right? So there are. So if you're somebody who's feeling down, depressed, sad, reach out, connect with people. Don't stay single in terms of, isolation. You want to reach out, and that's really going to be your lifeline to be able to move forward. Okay, so let's see about money for Taurus. Well, it feels like for some of you, there still may be higher expenses, some unexpected expenses. This may be paying it forward to helping. Remember that little problem I saw in the beginning where there might be a problem where somebody's, kind of like, upset with you about a situation. You may throw money at it to go away. It could even be a contract situation that goes wrong, something with, landlord-tenant situation. There's some complexity here, but I feel like putting some money at it will make it go away too. So just use your instinct. It's always better just to let it go than start a trial, because it feels like if you start a trial, you're going to be buried under it. It's going to take longer. I feel like you're better off writing the check and being done. Okay. Now, if you're the one who's been wronged, I don't know that it's going to go well. It feels like you kind of get buried in it. So cut your losses, do what you can. This is reinventing. This is about finding a new way. This is not about trying to, what's that old saying? You can't get blood out of a turnip kind of thing, right? Because everybody's sort of crying poor. So I don't feel like it's in your best interest to go after something, even though it may be, you may be entitled to it, but don't count on it, is what I'm saying, because there's a lot of energy in the universe that's moving around. Okay, so we also have a big eclipse July 4th and 5th in Capricorn, and that I do have some concerns. Like when I have some concerns around, we celebrate here in the U.S. the 4th of July. I do have concerns around, an eruption of violence, an eruption of looting, an eruption of things. So please be careful. Please be cautious. I'm a little concerned about the big cities again during that July 4th and July 5th. So be aware, be cautious, take care of yourself. And just be peace. That's all I can say, and stay out of the way. All right. Let's see if there's anything about your health for Taurus. Pancreas is coming up. A pancreas is the sweetness of life. How can you handle things? So just be aware of your energy, being aware of, don't let other people's mood, don't allow those kind of personal attacks you may feel. Create the boundary, take care of yourself, and really feel safe in your process, right? Don't allow yourself to get caught underneath the fray. Just really do your best to honor where you're at and take care of your health. But I'm really seeing more of anything like a flare-up in the pancreas, which is around the sweetness of life, right? So that's really, don't beat yourself up, right? And take things slow, forgive yourself, use compassion, find a way to speak up, find a way to speak your truth, and acknowledge when you screw up, right? That's the only thing that we can all do right now, is acknowledge where we're wrong and when we've been wrong and we've been uninformed. But you know what? Most of us are always doing the best we can. So if you can just own that, then it feels like your body will be in the flow and you'll be able to be elevated and up and out of this kind of drama. And now let's see if there's any surprises for you guys for Taurus. So it does feel like there's some exciting energy around new stories. I don't know if some of you are pregnant or having a baby or just had a new baby or just heard, but there's like new life coming in. So they're showing me literally like new life. So I'm not quite sure what that means, if it means it's you or if you're having a grandbaby or a grandbaby was just born, but there's new life coming. So enjoy the new life, celebrate it, don't worry, make peace with it, be grateful, look and find the positive things in life, and you're going to be carried to it. So there's lots of changes. The biggest thing for you guys, for Taurus, to remember is stay out of your own way. Things are going to be different. You have to change. Times are changing, but you don't have to. It doesn't have to happen overnight. Now, although eclipses are sudden events and sudden changes, but if you've already kind of had it in your mind, oh, we're going to be moving, or my daughter's getting married, or they're getting a divorce, right? Or whatever it is, there's a career change, or I'm selling the business, or whatever that kind of movement is, is for the best. It's letting go, and it's when something ends, there's a new beginning. So hang on to that, know that you're being taken care of, and just step up to the plate. And I always love to say, smile with whatever greets you. Like whatever's coming, just smile at it, just welcome it, embrace it, and don't fight it. And you're going to have a much better go of things. All right, Taurus, enjoy yourselves. Have an amazing month of June. Take care of yourself, celebrate yourself, and I look forward to seeing you again next month.